following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Well, look at you, Jen. You
was
represent
Stephanie.
Oh,
Jennifer is over there, slightly distant. She's reading something. Oh yeah, you guys get mail. Oh, shit. The mailman arrives. He walks up to the group, looks at you all intently. He's like, Roxanne, Emery, I have a letter, and it is for you!
periscope eye up appears over Roxy's shoulder.
Okay. Richard, Stephanie, your train of mail is never over. Oh, good, it's already opened and censored. Oh, thank you. She blushes deeply. Clay! Alvin Clay!
Wait, what?
Hey, you got a letter.
I have this for you.
Thanks.
And only you.
You feeling all right, man?
I love letters!
Do you like delivering them, holding onto them, or?
Well, this is also mine? Oh. I wonder who this is from. Which reminds me, I was...
Jenkins, Jennifer, undeserving, you have received a heartfelt letter. She reads it for a bit. Here's a second page. With a broken sob, she runs away.
Leaving the letter behind.
Titanium follows her. She keeps the letter. And I have a letter for the cipher.
He's over there.
Yes. Hello. This letter is for you, Cipher. Thank you, mailman. Here. Thank you. Remember to always tip your mail carriers. I appreciate your deliveries.
Alvin, it's the first letter anyone's ever sent me here.
Yeah, now you can read your own mail instead of everybody else's.
Wait, what?
Fair point. Stretches it, hands it over to Steph.
No, I'm good. I don't need to pry into other people's business. Eventually they come to me wanting a quick feel and press out their whole heart to me. It's like I'm some kind of agony aunt that everyone admits their problems to, or something. Dex, I'm looking at you. Speaking of which, can I have a moment of your time in the room? Of course you can, dear. I've always got time for you. You're so nice to everyone. Still you. Alvin, I'm sure I'll be seeing you later after what is no doubt some kind of breakup letter from your sexy girlfriend. Boyfriend.
Before you two go, I might as well bring this up now since Dex already knows and he was encouraging me to tell everyone.
Wait, what do you...
I got another letter from...
Give me that.
What, spurned lover?
No, so everybody knows Destroyer has a hate boner for me and has
Dixie takes it out of his hand.
And has been sending me letters.
Dixie becomes Destroyer.
Wait, what?
I am become Destroyer.
Why are you all looking up at me? What?
She
becomes Dixie again.
You were Destroyer. You shape-changed into her and she wasn't even here.
I'm going to the professors about this. She storms off angrily. Holy shit. sorry. I'll give this back to you, but she has it now.
But yeah, just so everybody knows.
I'll be right back.
Roxy, Tag, you deal with that, and I'll deal with Jan and Titanium.
Okay.
Break.
I'll go and follow. I haven't even read my other letter.
Tiffany's like, hang on, both of you.
Uh-oh.
One of my adoring fans, who keeps sending me letters asking for dates, has sent me a letter tipping me off about the Crossman.
Oh dear.
Here, read this. To everyone in the group.
To the blonde mutant girl. I can't read that part.
What does it say?
It's to the blonde mutant girl. Something for that runaway bus in Chinatown.
Probably who stopped that. Sorry, my handwriting gets worse the more I have of these I have to do.
Thank
I
you
resent
for
it.
saving my life. You before I could. Thank you. Thank you. I hope this finds you well, or at all. I wanted to help you, so there were two men after you left that were talking about a capture?
Probably, move on.
You. About capturing you. And your friends. I've tried to notice anything about them, but they have looked really normal. Shirts, slack, crosses, clean shoes, all normal. Please be aware someone is after you. Pete Lawler? Is that Lawler? So what are you going to do? Are you going to...
Let's see if I can take a photograph of it later.
Are you going to string this young man on just to get more info? Or?
Well, I mean, obviously our superiors know about it because they read all of our mail. And it's been passed on, which I assume means that we're supposed to be aware that people are after us, specifically.
We already knew that. I mean, I suppose it helps to have other people...
Well...
Also, that they were talking about it openly in a street where someone could hear them, or...
Well...
that guy could be one of them, and...
It's a trap?
It's a trap.
Well, I mean, I've been operating under the assumption that these guys might be, exercise fodder or something. I mean...
Well, they were last time.
And, I mean, it was... that was the same officer from the first mission. I mean, maybe this is what they throw at us for exercises. You have to notice we fought like the same group of guys twice. We've killed the same group of guys twice.
Well, I mean, some were robots, but...
No, but that's what I'm talking about. We're getting a generic group of guys thrown at us to solve the problem, the anti-mutant terrorists. I mean, I'm starting to think this is just an exercise, and these things are, hey, yo dog, prove you got some skills, solve this problem, do the thing. I don't know this is a real world group, or this is because we're in here problem.
I know what you mean. I mean, the whole thing could just be orchestrated.
I mean, the teachers have been behind a lot of the things that happened to us, and this one has just been... This letter, if they did not want us to know, has just been served to us for reasons that I cannot fathom, because the teachers here are...
Wait, but wouldn't Dex be able to read their minds?
And he is conveniently gone. So you have time to formulate decisions about a course of action without any of his advice or information on what everybody else is thinking. And once you have formulated, change the things that you want to do, good luck, Dex, changing that.
Well, I mean, he could provide valuable information about that first encounter where
also,
he actually
Alvin, I'm not
was.
too far away at all, and I can still hear everything. Thank you very much. That's just for you.
I mean, if he couldn't read their minds during the second encounter, sure, but he could during the first one, to a degree, and anyone who was outside that building.
Steph, what do you want to do about this?
I want to stay alert if we're ever out and about again and look for anyone with this conspicuous religious paraphernalia.
Sage.
Just stay alert, stay sharp, and rely on each other.
I don't think we could make assumptions here. Making assumptions about things can cause a number of fuck-ups.
You're right. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Well, I mean, just...
And then Harmony goes, ha!
Did you just...
I understood that.
Beautiful.
You see, because the word assume is made up. Don't explain it! Don't ever explain it.
Let her have that one. It's one of her first.
We all know you really get it, honey. Very well.
You're doing really well, Harm. I'm proud of you.
I liked the part where she laughed and had that moment of joy on her face until someone tried to take that away. Just let her have that one.
Gee, sorry.
Anyway, I better get going before the Midnight Twins get too out of range.
All right.
You go take care of Jen and Titanium.
You arrive outside the offices, just in time to hear, I have had it with your intolerable behaviors. You are both expelled. Get your things packed up and prepare to be deported. I will not tolerate such insolent privilege in my classes and to my staff. But you're just going to do nothing about this freak threatening a member of the... I do not intend to repeat myself, child.
Sir, I'm responsible for this group, including these two. If anybody bears the brunt of the punishment, it's me.
10 lashes in front of your friends. Now. In the yard. Go.
Come on, you two.
No, you can't do this!
No, don't say anything that'll get me more lashes, Dex.
2 more.
You see? Just take it and follow me.
But they're trying to get you killed!
You're trying to get me killed if you don't shut your trap.
Actually, it's mostly my fault, not his.
Come along, you two.
This is inhuman. You can't do it. Fight back.
I'm not fighting back against the establishment.
All students are to assemble in the yard for disciplinary action.
Oh, what do we do now?
So you all watch her get lashed.
Okay, that's 4. That's pretty... Okay, 5.
Dixie's losing her mind. She has to be physically restrained from, rushing over there.
Okay, how
You're
many...
good at that.
How many...
Jesus! Stephanie, do something! And she's out.
I mean,
Best she doesn't watch this anyway. It's cruel and inhuman. Cadet, when you are older, you will... I am older! You do what you're gonna do. Eventually you will be helped down. I presume you are still conscious after this barbarism.
Yeah.
Let's get you to the infirmary, come on. Alvin, could you give us a hand here?
Amoeba bed.
Face down, don't be an idiot. And someone bring what's left of her top.
I would have pulled that up, well, up over the...
Okay, fine. Property destruction.
Hey,
The professor's there. Hiya! Oh, you've been whipped, that's terrible! Here, have a lolly, shove. It's orange flavored! Let's get you on the couch. Now, am I allowed to heal this professor, or does she have to be barely capable of doing anything for the rest of the day?
Yeah, Prof.
Let it sting for a bit, then heal her before her next class. Cool, that's super torturous. I'm sure you'll love every minute of her weeping and suffering. Were the students appropriately horrified? Would they need counseling? Perhaps some sedatives? I don't appreciate your attitude. Too bad! Pepper. Salt.
Where's the lemon? There we go.
There's the lemon. You know, Rob, when he said let it sting, I don't think he made make it sting more. I think he meant just delay treatment.
Puts cork back in vinegar.
You're welcome.
No lolly for you, Blob.
I'm so deeply hurt by that.
You're hurt. You're hurt.
Shh!
Don't talk. Don't talk. Save your energy.
Roxy, you can't keep doing this. That's not fair. They're sending a monster after you, basically. And they're letting you know.
Well, as long as we're not dumb enough to ever go to Terra Dino, we should be fine.
Dexy didn't even do anything. She just said she wanted to know why they were letting this happen, and Professor... It just flipped to shit. We didn't do anything. I swear it. You know I'm telling the truth.
I couldn't have you two getting expelled. Not over this.
Honestly, if they're just going to abuse us like this, I'm not sure this is what we thought it was going to be. Stephanie leans down. I'll talk to him. But you weren't this.
Interesting.
I just want, Jen was kind of in a vulnerable sort of
Where is
state.
Jen? Did you...
I didn't really get... I basically got to their door before the message about the disciplinary action. How did she take seeing Roxy take her licks?
She wasn't there.
Oh, she actually...
Neither was Titanium.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Titanium walks in. She's bleeding. Her arm is hanging loose.
Oh no.
Alvin, be a dear. Could you get me some jeans and like a shirt from my quarters?
I'm on
I
it.
had to come straight here.
I'm on it.
Jennifer's brought in on a little bed. Don't worry, everyone. I stopped it. Ow! Ow! Sorry, I just wanted to see if you still had sensation. Well, I do. How about here? Ah! What's wrong with you? I take pleasure in your pain. Good. Can you be something else? I feel weird about this. When you blink, he's someone else.
Good job,
Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I was wondering whether he was changing into different bodies, or it's just depending on the bodies that I have available.
Okay, so you head on up to Titanium's room.
Yep.
It's locked.
And hermetically head to Professor Boldred's office.
His secretary will greet you.
Hi, Titanium asked me to pick up for some thing out of her room, but it's locked and I can't get in there.
A likely story.
She's currently in the infirmary and wants me to bring her down some clothes.
Then I guess you better go get her card from her if you're telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah,
and can I schedule an appointment to talk to the professor?
You can schedule an appointment to talk to Ms. Emery, your squad leader.
If at all possible, I would like to go around that obstacle.
Then you will want to talk to your faculty advisor.
Who is that?
Miss Master Tira.
Okay.
Or, hang on, there is another one. Hang on.
I mean, there has to be someone you can go to if you want to complain about me.
Yeah, there is. Asta and Tira. Tira is the elementalist. Asta is an energy blaster. Lots of knockback.
Alright, so that will probably be off the side, ramp down on the thing, back into the infirmary. Titanium.
Yeah, here.
Thank you. Be right back.
Okay, in Titanium's room, there's her stuff. There's like there's like a different assortment of posters and things, and like there's her wardrobe. And I'm assuming you're ignoring Jennifer's half of the room completely and just focusing on your task.
No, I'm looking for that later.
Okay, so on her desk, two things. One is an obviously externally written letter, and the other is something that is clearly she has just written.
Would you like these read?
Sure. That way I can get a bag of chips and start snacking.
Alright.
And make all crunchy noises while you're talking.
Yay, crunchy noises.
Dearest Jennifer, I wanted to write soon, but I found myself unable to...
Now you can start.
Dearest Jennifer, I wanted to write something sooner, but I found myself unable to do so. It seems wrong to say things have been tough without you, when I know it's been far worse for you right now. I just miss you so much. I've been trying to keep busy with what I can to keep my mind off it, but whenever I pause for even a moment, my thoughts turn to you.
Having said the Zep bread again.
I feel like I've taken you for granted these past few years. Like I should have given you more attention when I had the chance instead of focusing so much on this whole junior detective stuff. Luther. I guess it's true that you don't always really appreciate something until you don't have it anymore. You were always there for me, and I hate not being able to be there for you now. I always believed that every mystery could be solved, but it feels like getting you back is the one I can't seem to reach. But I don't want to give up. If it takes all the time I have in this world, I want you to get you back, because I love you more than life itself. And wave after wave of my own hand. I'm sorry if what I've written is making you sad, because I don't want to do that. I just want you to know how much I really care. But more than that, I want you to realize that no matter how dire things seem for you, just how wonderful and strong you are. Even if it doesn't feel like it and you're scared. You were afraid when I dragged you along to those abandoned warehouses, creepy carnivals, and spoopy graveyards at nights. But you faced your fears and still came along anyway. And while whatever you're doing may seem overwhelming, you can do the same there. I believe in you, Jen. And no matter what your parents or anybody else says, you're not a monster or a freak. You're still the same bewildered, caring, intelligent, and funny girl I fell in love with.
It was beautiful, not bewildered.
And if this letter has touched your heart at all, then that's proof enough right there. So far as I'm concerned, case closed. I love you and always will. And if I can't be at your side to help and support you, at least know I'm with you in spirit. Yours forever, Alex. I hope these chocolates you didn't get got to you. Call me or write back.
There is actually a block of like a box of chocolate there as well.
Oh no. To whom it may concern, I can no longer take what my life has become, what I have become. We have all seen what happens to innocents when things like me are allowed to live. Soviet can control her powers, I cannot. At first I asked if I could join because I thought the DMV could control me, fix me. I wanted to use my curse to stop things like Soviet and I. Then I found out what I am, a monster. There is no hope. I even liked the feeling of power. That's awful. It wasn't the power I liked, it was the loss of fear. I liked knowing you couldn't hurt me. I was wrong. I turned into it without warning. I can't stop it, but I can stop me. So I'm sorry if I hurt you.
There's a second page.
My family has rejected me. I am not their daughter. I am a beast. You all tried to show me kindness, but things like me can only hurt. Only kill. Only destroy. I have to save the future people I might hurt. I should not be. There is no help. Forgive me. Jennifer Jenkins.
And her empty gun case is right there too.
Gun on the floor or...
Nope.
Any flattened bullets or anything?
Nope.
Well, Titanium said she stopped her. Good job, Ann. Shirt, pants, underwear, extra shirt,
Socks, boots.
and a laundry hamper making its way down to back down to the
The
infirmary.
dermal regenerator has finished healing your wounds, and is basically also being fixed up. Stephanie slaps you on the back. Good job taking that like a woman.
Thanks.
Oh, you have no idea how many times I've had to endure lashings back when I was in your job, and you're welcome to it. Do you want to know why I said you deserved it?
Because of that?
No. Because you took responsibility for their actions.
Yeah, and I'll keep doing
You
that.
kept them here, so you did a good thing. Do you need any help, comfort, booze?
I'm fine. It's amazing how quickly that stuff heals you once it's...
Excuse me, Titanium needs me.
Of course.
Ah! You stopped? She went nuts again? Yes. I'm not really sure how much I should say, but here's all the detail. Oh, wait, where's Alvin? You'll want to hear.
Yep.
Oh, Alvin, you're really thorough. Wow.
Well, I didn't know what you felt like wearing, and, it's not like I had to worry.
So, everything. Thank you. She'll get changed. Ah, there we go.
So you stopped Jen. Good job, thank you.
Well, she went up to the roof. Fairly sure she didn't have a pass, and so I followed her up because I'm supposed to, and she seemed upset. And then she shot herself.
What?
Put her gun in her mouth and pulled the trigger. And then that thing spat the bullet out. And it just sat there. It just sat there. And then the guards went nuts and started shooting at it.
Oh.
I had to stop. No one died.
Yeah.
I stopped it.
Good
It
job.
hurt, but I did it.
You
And
toned
then
her down?
after a bit, it just collapsed out of it, and I don't know why. I couldn't talk because my jaw was unhinged for a bit.
Well, I mean, you asked me to check out your room, and it turns out she left a note.
Actually, no. I just asked you to get my clothes.
Oh, sorry, I must have misheard you a bit. I got your clothes, but...
It's perfectly understandable, Stephanie says. No one thinks bad.
Well, yeah, she got a letter from somebody before
No,
she left.
Roxy, she left a note.
What?
There
Oh,
was-
there
there was a-
suicide note?
Yeah.
Which
There is no hope. I am the monster. I have to protect everybody in the future that I might hurt from me. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for liking me and trying.
She just wrote this now. Well, what brought this about? She'd been pretty quiet for about a month, for about a week.
I don't
so.
know. I'm guessing it was the letter.
There was another letter with it, but it was from a homeboy that... how she mentioned her boyfriend, and it was nothing but sweetness and light.
And it's like, I remember she mentioned they broke up.
I don't think he knows that. I think she might have invented that entirely on her side because that was not present in the letter.
Maybe she wanted to break up, but I mean, wait, didn't she keep going to the phone and then putting it down? Left?
She said in the letter that her family had rejected her. That would explain a lot of unanswered phone calls.